The industry is very, very fortunate to have HFNA, the Hawaii Floriculture and Nursery Association, spearheading your industries, advocating for your industry, because I want you to know that they have done an excellent job this year. The board, and particularly Eric Tanouye, has been able to secure funding that has been so difficult to secure. In fact, looking down the agenda today, it was a contract administrator's dream, because all the projects are projects that were part of the grant in aid award that Eric got, the HFNA got for $300,000, and also another grant that was awarded to the University of Hawaii CTAR to Tessie, and that was quite a large grant. That was $500,000. And the projects that are reflected here and the write-ups, like, as I said, are a grant administrator's dream, because it means that the work is progressing well and they're informing the public about the work, which is the intent of the grant. So you're very fortunate, HFNA, and I will now introduce your leader, Eric Tanouye.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everybody, for coming today on this beautiful Hilo day. I'm glad we didn't disappoint the neighbor island that flew in this morning. So aloha kako, and welcome everyone to HFNA's annual import replacement and educational research seminar. And we like to hopefully refer to it as annual one. So thank you. First, the acknowledgements. Yeah, I would be very remiss if I didn't acknowledge some important people in the room today. So first, I'd like to start off with giving thanks to Dr. Marissa Wall, our Center Director, for letting us use the room today. Thank you. And Dr. Tracy Matsumoto, presenter today, but also for coordinating of the PBARC researchers for today. So thank you, Tracy. Dr. Tessie Amore, also coordinating CTAR researchers, and also in charge of our breeding program at CTAR. Thank you, Tessie. And you already met Sharon, but Mrs. Sharon Hurd from Hawaii Department of Agriculture, moderating today, as well as you did hear a little bit about the grants that we're receiving, but what Sharon didn't say is how much support she gives our industry. So I wanted to personally thank Sharon for, I don't want to say decades of support, but
a long time.
For a lot of support that you give our industry, and for your consistent assistance, and also for helping us coordinate the grants. Thank you so much. Also, I don't see Glenn. I guess he'll be here shortly though, but we're expecting Glenn Sacco from County of Hawaii. R&D is our egg specialist here, and he supports us a lot on the county level. Judy Schilling, thank you, Judy, our HFNA coordinator. A lot of the HFNA paperwork, a lot of the busy stuff that happens behind the scenes that we don't realize how much work goes on keeping us on track and keeping us properly being reported and recorded. So thank you for shouldering all the work that you did, Judy. Also, lastly, Mr. Elton Mao, our R&D chair for HFNA. Thank you. Okay, so the objective for these annual seminars is to keep our growers and stakeholders abreast of new developments with our partners in research. Change is constant, as we know, and it can present challenges as well as opportunities. Our industry needs to be aware and be able to adapt to these changes, sometimes good, sometimes bad. We also need to be proactive and embrace change, and you've heard this in the past. It's nothing new. That's where our research partners, though, which is what I want to mention to you today, can play a very important and vital role for our industry, our members, and our growers in our industry. Our primary export market is the U.S. mainland at this time, and it's a prime example of constant change going on. As many of you know, there's a lot of Southeast Asian products that are entering the U.S. market, and will continue to enter the U.S. market and compete for market share. On the flip side, We also recently observed the devastating Hurricane Irma in Florida and in Houston. And Florida's nursery industry and cut flower industry did get affected. Their production will be significantly lower as they rebuild. And Florida may see long-term production loss, with some nurseries ceasing operations due to fear of more severe weather, financial hardships, and just the simple fact of the rebuild. So, morning. So as I mentioned, we need science to remain viable in this changing global market we compete in. And when we all work closely together, the synergy we create will produce better results. Case in point, we recently brought together top designers to teach a floral design workshop specifically for researchers. And they were and some of them are in the room today. Our researchers learned some of the finer points in terms of what high-end designers look for and need to do their part in our industry. That's hands-on, that right brain experience gave a different kind of perspective, a window to what the designer's creative process is like for our researchers. That perspective will allow them to hone their scientific skills and talents so that they'll know how to apply science and what research they do to an application for our world existence, so we can compete better in the global marketplace. The results: researchers, growers, designers, and ultimately the consumer, we all win. We need to continue this type of collaboration to keep our industry vibrant and moving forward. So with that, we have a full program today for you. I'm sure everyone will walk away with new information, something you learned, even if you take just one thing away today. And we hope that this moves our industry forward in our ever-changing world. Mahalo nui and enjoy your conference today. Thank you.